Hello everyone. Happy Saturday. Today is how to use up your paper scraps. But before that, you are on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. If you're new here, please subscribe if you like my content. And if you want to be notified every time I post a video, please hit that little bell to get notifications when I post. Alright, so last Saturday, it must have been, I think I posted a day late. I must have posted how to use your paper scraps on Monday last week because I was running behind. But I showed you how to glue 20 to 30 pieces of paper together. Didn't matter what shape you had. I used circles because I had a circle punch. And then you sand it down in a design that you want. And then you glaze it. And that's what I did. Now you can use any glaze. You can use clear fingernail polish from Dollar Tree if that's all you got. Maybe a clear glue that hardens when it dries. Or what I had on hand. And it's getting pretty old. I don't even know. It's getting pretty old. I use this on my paintings. And I got very, very little left. So I was trying to use it up. And so this is how it turned out. And I just glued a little gem in the middle. Put a little loop ring in my hole there. And I had one of these velvet rope necklaces. Ta-da! So, instead of making necklaces out of them, you can make charms for your junk journals too. So that's using up your paper scraps. When I was sitting here mass producing these ones that I've already showed off, I was left with scraps like this. And so I looked on Pinterest, and you can fold these in half, okay, glue it together, let it dry, and then you'll end up with these little things right here, right? You can make them as short or as long, so I got some short ones and some long ones. But you're like, okay, so you poke a hole in it, you're like, okay, what do I do with that? Well, let me show you. You make little washi tape sample charms for your junk journals. So here's one of those. Put a washi tape sample around it. For this little sample, I try to put about 12 inches, maybe more, depending how thick I want it. And then you just add a little jump ring to that and a charm and some more little charms and put it on a paper clip. And there's a junk journal charm. Okay. I'll show you a couple more that I did. Here's this one. Here's this one. I put a little fairy charm on this one because this one's going to go in the junk journal that I just have started. So, how to use those paper scraps up. And I always say, it doesn't matter how small they get, I will find something to use them in because these papers cost a lot, okay? And I want to try to use them up the best I can with wasting very little, right? Now here's a tiny little paper clip. Let's see if I can see. Here's a tiny, see, that washi tape is wider, so I did a longer one, but if you have short ones like this, you can use smaller washi tape samples on it. I have some little charms on there. They're just really cute. They just dangle. And so I'm making a bunch of those today. And another thing is I had to play around with my little memory keeper thingy here. And I cut out a bunch of circles. Okay, and then I cut another circle in half, glued it down, and made a pocket out of it. So I got some little ephemera pieces in there. Okay, and I made it a tag. So I could either tie this into my junk journal or just glue it down as decoration and just have it like a little pocket. But that's going to be for the journal that I'm currently working on also. So I think I probably will just glue it into a page for decoration with this little pocket. So, but all I'm using for all these little tiny projects are my paper scraps, okay? That's what I'm going to start doing for these Saturdays, is showing you what I do with paper scraps and hoping that it helps you too. So there we go. There's my paper scrap share for today. So if you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. All right, enjoy.